Ways AI is changing lead generation. The top producing agents who understand these 5 AI shifts will dominate the investor market in 2025, while everyone else gets left behind. What's going on, top producing agents, team builders, and brokers? In today's video, I'm breaking down the 5 ways artificial intelligence is completely transforming how top agents generate investor leads in 2025. Look, we've helped top agents across the US and Canada implement these exact AI systems. We've generated thousands of qualified investor leads and helped agents like Naib close 9 deals in just 120 days. The reality is this: if you're still generating leads the old way, cold calling, door knocking, buying overpriced portal leads for retail clients who only do 1 deal, you're working harder than you need to, and you're about to get left behind by agents who understand that these AI shifts for finding investors. Let's dive into the 5 ways AI is changing real estate investor leads forever. Number 1, 24/7 lead qualification. The days of manually qualifying every lead are over. Retail leads ghost because they were never qualified. Unlike investors who are pre-qualified on BuyBox, Capital, and Cadence, AI can now instantly engage with investor leads the moment they come in, whether that's 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. Think about this. The average lead response time for most agents is over 5 hours. But studies show that if you don't respond within 5 minutes, your chance of converting that retail lead drops by 80%. Our AI Agent Accelerator system qualifies investor leads instantly through natural conversation, asking about their buy box, capital, deal cadence, all while you're sleeping, at a showing, or with your family. But here's what makes this even more powerful. AI doesn't just respond fast. It asks the right questions in the right order. When an investor lead comes in at 11 p.m. on a Saturday night, our AI is having a conversation with them about their investment criteria. It's asking about their preferred property types. Are they looking for single-family rentals, multifamily units, commercial properties, or fix and flips? It's qualifying their capital position. Do they have cash ready to deploy? Are they working with private money, or do they need financing? It's understanding their deal cadence. Are they looking to close 1 deal this quarter or build a portfolio of 10 properties this year? This level of qualification is something most agents never get to because they're too busy chasing the next lead. But AI does this automatically every single time with every single lead. And here's the kicker. It's learning from every conversation. If an investor responds positively to questions about cap rate, the AI knows to dive deeper into ROI metrics. If they're focused on appreciation markets, it shifts the conversation to growth potential and marketing trends. The result, by the time that investor lead hits your calendar, you already know their entire investment thesis. You know what they're looking for, what they can afford, and when they want to close. You're not starting from scratch. You're starting from a position of complete clarity. This is the difference between spending 30 minutes qualifying a lead that goes nowhere and spending 30 minutes with a pre-qualified investor who's ready to write an offer. And let's talk about the time factor. The average agent spends 40 to 50 hours a week. That means 118 hours every week you're unavailable. But investors don't operate on your schedule. They're analyzing deals late at night after their day job. They're researching markets on Sunday mornings. They're ready to move on a property during your family dinner. With AI handling 24/7 qualification, you're never missing an opportunity. Every investor lead gets the same high qualification experience, whether they reach out at 3 p.m. on a Tuesday or 3 a.m. on a Sunday. Number 2, hyper-personalized targeting. Generic, looking to buy or sell ads for retail leads are now dead. AI can now analyze thousands of data points and identify exactly who's most likely to be an active investor in your market. We're talking about targeting people based on portfolio size, recently sold properties, and corporate filings. All signals they might be ready for their next deal. AI can identify these patterns and put your message in front of the right investors at the right time. Let me break down exactly how powerful this targeting has become. Traditional real estate marketing casts a wide net. You run ads hoping to catch anyone interested in real estate. But AI-powered targeting is like using a spear instead of a net. It's surgical precision. And here's how it works. AI can analyze public records to identify people who own multiple properties in your market. It can even see when someone recently sold an investment property, which often means they're looking to 1031 their exchange into another deal. It can identify LLC formations and corporate filings that signal someone is setting up a new investment vehicle. It can track patterns like someone who bought a property, held it for 2 or 3 years, sold it, and is now looking for the next opportunity. But it goes even deeper than that. AI can analyze behavioral signals across digital platforms. Is someone actively engaging with real estate investment content? Are they following real estate investor groups? Are they searching for terms like best cap rate markets or cash flow properties? All these signals get fed into the AI targeting algorithm, and it builds a profile of who's likely to be an active investor right now. And here's where it gets really interesting. AI can predict investors' behavior based on market conditions. When interest rates drop, AI knows there's a signal to target investors who might be looking to refinance and pull equity out of their next deal. When a specific neighborhood starts showing appreciation trends, AI can identify investors who own properties in adjacent areas and might be interested in expanding their portfolio. This isn't just about finding investors. It's about finding investors at the exact moment they're ready to transact. Think about the difference. You could spend $5,000 on a generic Facebook ad reaching 50,000 people who, hopefully, a few of them are going to be investors, or could spend that same $5,000 reaching 5,000 people who the AI has identified as active investors based on their property ownership, recent transactions, and behavioral signals. Which approach do you think generates better return on investment? The traditional approach to real estate marketing is spray and pray. The AI approach is to identify and engage. And when you combine hyper-personalized targeting with 24/7 qualification, we just talked about, you've got a system that finds the right investors and qualifies them instantly. That's a complete game changer for how to build your pipeline. Number 3, automated follow-up. That actually converts. The average retail lead leads to 8 to 12 touch points before converting, but most agents give up after 1 or 2 attempts. This is a symptom of working with emotional retail clients. AI now handles this entire process for investors, sending personalized emails, texts, even voicemails that sound completely human. Our system follows up with an investor lead for 30 days straight, using behavioral triggers to determine exactly what message to send and when. This isn't just sending some generic message. It's adapting based on their investment criteria. Let me show you what this looks like in practice. When an investor lead comes into the system and gets qualified, the AI doesn't just book an appointment and forget about them. It's monitoring their behavior and engagement every single day. If they opened your email about multifamily properties but didn't click through, the AI knows they're interested in an asset class. So the next message isn't generic. It's a follow-up to specifically about multifamily opportunity in their market, in their target market. If they clicked on a link about cap rates but didn't respond, the AI sends them a market analysis showing cap rate trends in their area of interest. Here's what makes this so powerful. The AI is tracking dozens of behavioral signals that would be impossible for humans to monitor. How long did they stay? Did they download a market report? Did they watch a video about investment strategies? Every single action triggers a specific follow-up sequence that is tailored to their behavior. It's not about what they do, it's about what they don't do. If an investor lead goes quiet for 5 days, the AI sends a re-engagement message. If they haven't responded to emails, it switches to the text messages. If they're not engaging with market data, it sends them a success story about another investor who closed a deal on their target area. The system is also smart enough to know when to back off. If someone isn't engaging after multiple touch points, the AI doesn't keep hammering them with messages. It moves them into a long-term nurture sequence with less frequent but still valuable content. Maybe they're not ready to buy right now, but they will be in 6 months. The AI keeps them warm until that moment comes. Now, let's talk about the scale of this. Imagine you have 50 investor leads in your pipeline right now to manually follow up with all of them effectively. You would need to send personalized messages, track their responses, monitor their behavior, and adjust your approach for each one. That's hours a day of work every single day. But AI does this automatically for 50 leads simultaneously. It's sending the right message to the right person at the right time based on their specific behavior and investment criteria. And here's the real kicker. The AI is learning what works. If a certain type of message gets a 40% response with multifamily investors, it uses that message more often. If text messages convert better than emails for certain demographic, it adjusts the channel mix. The system is constantly optimizing based on real performance data. This is why our clients see such high conversion rates. It's not about following up more, it's about following up smarter. Every touch point is personalized, timely, and relevant to that specific investor's interests and behavior. That's something virtually impossible to do manually at scale, but AI makes it effortless. Number 4, predictive analytics for investor leads. AI can now predict which property owners are most likely to sell before they even think about listing. By analyzing data like how long have they owned their properties, equity position, and market trends, AI can identify potential investor deals months before they hit the market. This means you can be the first agent in their inbox with valuable deal flow, positioning yourself as the obvious choice when they're ready to transact. Let me explain how powerful this capability really is. Predictive analytics is about using data to see into the future. And in real estate, that's an absolute game changer. Here's what the AI is analyzing. It's looking at property ownership duration. If someone bought an investment property 5 to 7 years ago, they're statistically more likely to sell soon because they built up equity and they should be looking to upgrade or diversify. The AI identifies these owners and flags them as high probability sellers. It's analyzing equity position. If someone owns property that's appreciated significantly and they're sitting on 60, 70% equity, they're a prime candidate for selling or doing a cash out refinance to fund another investment. The AI can calculate equity positions across thousands of properties and identify the owners most likely to make a move. It's tracking market trends. If a specific neighborhood is seeing rapid appreciation, the AI knows that investors who own property there might be considered selling to capture gains. Conversely, if a market is softening, it identifies investors who might want to liquidate before their value drops further. But it goes beyond just property level data. The AI is analyzing life events and business signals. Did an investor recently retire? That's a signal they might be looking to simplify their portfolio. Did they form a new LLC? That suggests they might be preparing for a new acquisition. Did they recently sell one property? They might be looking to 1031 exchange into another deal within a 180-day window. The AI can even analyze macroeconomic factors. When interest rates are rising, it identifies investors with adjustable rate mortgages who might be feeling payment pressure and considering selling. When new development is announced in an area, it flags investors who own nearby properties that might want to appreciate due to the spillover effect. Here's why this matters so much. In real estate, timing is everything. If you reach out to an investor the day after they decided to sell, you're the hero. You showed up at the perfect moment. If you reach out 6 months too early, you're just another agent adding to the noise. Predictive analytics help you time your outreach perfectly, and this creates a massive competitive advantage. While other agents are waiting for listings to hit the MLS or chasing expired listings, you're reaching out to investors months before they even list. You're having conversations about their portfolio strategy, their investment goals, their exit timeline. By the time they're ready to sell, you're not just another agent. You're the trusted advisor who's been helping them plan their next move. This also positions you as a source of deal flow for your investor clients. If you could predict which properties are likely to come on the market soon, you can give your buyer clients a heads up before the competition even knows the property exists. That's the kind of value that turns you from transactional agent into indispensable partner. The AI is essentially creating a pipeline of future opportunities that you can nurture over time. Instead of reacting to the market, you're anticipating it. Instead of competing with a dozen other agents for the same listing, you're the only agent in the conversation. That's the power of predictive analytics. Number 5, AI-driven authority building. The days of being just another agent are over. AI now helps you build authority through content that positions you as the go-to expert for investors in your market. Our AI-driven authority funnel creates a system where investors consume your content before they even talk to you. By the time they book an appointment, they've already seen you as the authority, not just another agent. Let me break down why authority building is so critical in today's market and how AI makes it scalable. Here's the reality. Investors don't want to work with just any agent. They want to work with an expert who understands their investment strategy, knows the market inside and out, and help them make smart, data-driven decisions. But building that level of authority traditionally takes years of networking, content creation, and market presence. AI changes that timeline completely. Here's how it works. The AI helps you create a constant stream of valuable content that positions you as the expert. It's analyzing market data and turning it into investor-focused insights. It's identifying trending topics in real estate investing and creating content around those themes. It's taking your knowledge and experience and packaging it into emails, videos, social media posts, and market reports that investors actually want to consume. But here's what makes this different from traditional content marketing. The AI is personalizing the content journey just for each investor. If someone is interested in multifamily properties, they're seeing content about multifamily investment strategies, cap rate analysis for apartment buildings, and case studies of successful multifamily investors. If someone is focused on fix and flip, They're getting content about renovation, return on investment, market timing for flips, and finance strategies for short-term holds. The AI is essentially creating a customized education journey for each investor that leads them to one conclusion. You're the expert they need to work with. And this is all happening automatically in the background while you're focused on closing deals. Here's what this looks like from the investor's perspective. They see you and your ad and click through to your website. They download a market report about investment opportunities in your area. Over the next few days, they receive emails and market insights, investment strategies, success stories. They watch a video where you break down the numbers on a recent deal. They see your social media posts analyzing market trends. By the time they book an appointment with you, they've consumed hours of your content. They already trust you. They already see you as the authority. The appointment isn't a sales call. It's a strategy session with the expert they've already decided to work with. This is the complete opposite of traditional lead generation, where you're cold calling someone who's never heard of you and trying to convince them that you're credible. With AI-driven authority building, the credibility is established before the first conversation ever happens. And here's the scale advantage. AI can do this for hundreds of leads simultaneously. Each person is getting a personalized content journey based on their interests and behavior. But you're not manually creating custom content for each lead. The AI is automating the entire process, from content creation to distribution and personalization. This also solves one of the biggest challenges in real estate: staying top of mind. Investors might not be ready to transact today, but they will be in 3 months or 6 months or a year. AI keeps delivering valuable content during that entire nurture period. So when they're ready, you're just the obvious choice. You're not just another agent they found on Google. You're the expert they've been learning from for months. The authority building also creates a referral engine. When your clients see you as an authority, they naturally refer other investors to you. They share your content with their investor networks. They talk about you as the go-to agent for investment properties. This creates a compounding effect where your authority grows exponentially over time. This is the future of real estate marketing, and it's happening right now. The agents who understand this shift are building massive competitive advantages, and they're not competing on price or commission rates. They're competing on authority and expertise, and AI makes it possible to build that authority at scale faster than ever before. Let me show you how these AI shifts are creating real results for agents right now. Naib Gaylout implemented our AI agent accelerator system and closed 9 deals in 120 days using our AI authority funnel. Maninder Kundi went from a completely dry pipeline to 32 qualified appointments in 60 days. The difference? He stopped chasing leads and started letting our AI system bring qualified clients to him. Sanjay Kumar was struggling with inconsistent lead flow until he implemented our system. Within his first week, he had 5 qualified appointments on his calendar, all without making a single cold call. Now, these aren't outliers. These are the results we're seeing consistently for our agent clients who have embraced these AI shifts to focus. If you're ready to stop chasing retail leads and start attracting qualified investors automatically, here's what I want you to do. Click the link below and book a free strategy call with our team. We'll walk you through our AI agent accelerator system and show you exactly how we can help you get 10 qualified investor appointments in just 7 days. And if you don't close a single investor deal, you don't pay. This isn't the future of real estate lead generation. It's happening right now. The only question is whether you'll be one of the agents who benefits from it or one of the agents who gets left behind. click the link below, book your call, and let's get you 10 qualified investor appointments in 7 days.